People of the internet. My name is Cassandra, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be reacting to a movie called Anything's Possible. The little I do know about this movie is the synopsis and a couple facts about who acts in it. Other than that, I really don't know anything about it, but I'm excited to watch it and find out if it's any good. So the synopsis simply says it is a delightfully modern Gen Z coming-of-age story that follows Kelsa, a confident high school girl who is trans as she navigates through senior year. So, seems very interesting to me. I believe it is a rom-com type thing. The main character is played by Eva Raine, so I'm pretty excited to jump into it.
One of the reasons I like animals so much is that they're all named after what makes them unique. Here are some of my favorites, and they should pop up somewhere around here, I believe.
Okay, interesting. She's a YouTuber. I like that this movie is about a trans girl of color. I feel like even in the bunch of movies we have about trans people, there's not enough about the trans experience for a person of color, which can vary from that of a white person, obviously.
But listen, if you don't like this, can I get a skullet?
What's that?
It's like a mullet, but like shaved up front and then really long in the back.
Sure.
That's a pretty realistic conversation between a teenager and their parent, I feel like.
Listen, Reese auditions today at school.
Sasan!
Sorry.
I like the dad.
So glad you could join us, Miss Kelsa. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
My name is Miss Kidd.
I immediately love this art teacher. Her style, she's slaying! Everyone is slaying, but like this teacher, I love her. Once again, the unrealistic portrayal of what a girl would be allowed to wear to school. Like that top, girl, you would be in detention so fast your head would spin. And those shorts are too short as well. Oh, that's so pretty.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. That looks nothing like me. I don't know what you're talking about.
The teacher talking while the class is completely ignoring her because they're leaving is so real. I remember that about high school like it was yesterday. That painting immediately fell on the floor.
On a time when you faced a challenge, setback, or failure and responded with bravery. How did it affect you and what did you learn from the experience? Bravery.
I don't want to get in just because I'm trans.
You'll get in because you're you.
I really don't like that question when they're like, tell me something shitty that you went through and how it changed your experience in life, because when you've been through a lot of shitty things, sometimes you just don't want that to define you. But if that is the question they're asking, then no, it's not exploitative to use something shitty that you went through to explain who you are as a person. But yes, it sucks to be asked to define yourself by your lowest moments.
So I, 25,
r/relationships. I like the way they did that. That makes it more visually interesting. He likes to give relationship advice even though he's never been in a relationship.
And it would be Holly's pleasure to help you apply for community college.
Are you kidding?
So I'm gathering Otis is his best friend. I really like his hair. I can't get over the greaser pompadour. Like that's...
You want to study poetry?
No, right? You know, something creative, or I don't know, something where I can use my hands.
Hands. I thought you decided on economics.
This is both funny and sad.
Who says I have to do that?
I do.
Why don't you just start your essay today?
I don't know what to write about.
See, it's like they can have a good relationship while also having difficulties and things that they're hung up on. I find a lot of movies nowadays, it's all or nothing. It's like, oh, they're the closest ever. They're Gilmore Girls close. Or they're like fighting constantly. They can't stand each other. And it's like, that's not really how it is with parents. Like, you can love your parents and have a good relationship and laugh and enjoy each other's company while also having difficulties because you're a child, they're an adult, your priorities aren't always the same, and you know what I mean?
What would you rather? The existential despair of not being known, or the existential despair of being known and being rejected? If I
Is that a meme? I'm not crazy, right?
Nope, not crazy. I was thinking of this meme, the mortifying ordeal of being known.
And I'm your daddy bird.
It doesn't seem too appealing.
So, how are you gonna do it?
Just DM him.
No, that's so obvious. Yeah.
Oh, this sucks. Oh, it sucks when that happens. Oh, this is so... Ooh, I'm getting uncomfortable.
So, are you gonna go to art school?
She's a purple queen. She loves purple. And honestly, same.
I want to be a nature cinematographer.
Wow, dope. Like planet Earth kind of thing?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's cool as fuck.
I think you should give her flowers.
What?
The girl from your Reddit post.
I'm sorry, how did you know it was me?
I use your tablet sometimes. Look, you should really clear your browser history.
You little creep.
Siblings.
Mayor.
Yo, who are the flowers for?
If I hear another word out of turn, it will be your last.
It's always the history teachers.
Would not be implemented until years later.
Dude, who are they for? And they're for Em.
Go for our one.
Okay, so I may have messed things up big time.
She didn't like the flowers?
I don't know, man. Word got around that they're for Em Vaughn.
So?
So both of them probably know by now, and if I give Kelsa the flowers, all girly hell's gonna break loose. I'm just gonna give them to Em.
Newsflash, bro. In this life, you're gonna hurt people. And if you try to please everyone, you're just gonna end up hurting the ones that matter most. Do you like Em?
No.
Do you like Kelsa?
Yeah.
Then don't be a perpetually passive pussy and give her the flowers. Why is your generation so resistant to technology?
I'm 25, Arwen.
These are for you.
Oh, shit.
This is hard.
Bro, you gave the flowers to Kelsa? She's a dude, you know? I have to go, dude.
Oh, Otis. No.
You really did that in front of Em? If you're trying to prove you're not nice, congratulations.
I'm not trying to prove anything.
Cole, Em likes you.
Yeah, well, I like you.
She was right there.
Well, then all right, if you don't like me, just tell me. I still want to be your friend. If you don't want to be friends, we can, you know.
I didn't say that.
Why is this elevator, like, so dark? What is going on? Maybe it's just because I come from, like, a tiny school, but there was never this much buzz around anyone dating. Well, that I can remember, but I wasn't popular or anything, so maybe there was. I don't know. Well, when I was in this situation, the other girl ended up with a guy, and we still stayed friends.
You don't want people in real life to talk about you and say, oh, my trans friend this, my trans friend that. Or is that not it at all?
No, that's exactly it. And in my videos, I can just say what I'm thinking without people trying to protect me or something. In real life, I just want to be Kelsa.
Well, you're Kelsa to me.
Oh, that's so cute.
I want to get away.
I wanna get away.
Hi.
Come on.
They've never been in a relationship, and it shows. When I was their age, well, when I was the age they're portraying, I was living with my partner. Just FYI. If I look exhausted, it's just because I am. I haven't been sleeping. Oh no, not in the grass with the white pants.
Did you talk about?
Oh, law of averages.
Okay. Okay. Can you tell me anything? Anything? Oh my God, Lord help me. That tells me everything.
Another news, I'm thinking about staying in Pittsburgh for college.
Okay, Carnegie Mellon.
Yeah, no, more like Pittsburgh Technical College. Look, y'all, it's a 2-year program. I can stay home. I can forgo student loans.
That's your dream. Come on.
Khalid, I know you think you're being smart, but you really need to go to a 4-year college. You need that degree, baby.
I don't need to go to a 4-year university. And look, if I need to, I will transfer. You know, go when I'm 35.
Oh.
It's my me.
It's your what?
Hello. As you can see, this is not the same day. In fact, it's not even the same week. It's been several months. I have moved. I have had significant life changes. And I never finished this video, which I had paused because my battery had run out. Oops. So I'm gonna be continuing the movie today. I do remember what was happening. I have rewatched the beginning, so I feel like I'm probably gonna change this setup a little bit, but because I feel like I'm hunching a lot just to be in the camera, but also see what's going on. He needs to talk to his friend. He needs to be honest with him.
My best friend, let's call him Oates, is giving me the cold shoulder. I guess he's still mad that I don't buy into his messed up way of seeing the world. I guess part of growing up is having to leave some friends behind. Despite all that, I am proudly dating a trans girl. I stand by my decision, and I've kind of never been happier.
Very sweet. Very sweet. And I think he's right. Sometimes when you're friends since a young age, your reason for being friends is not the same reasons you become friends with people as an adult, so...
I forgot, you don't give a shit about your friends.
Apparently you don't either.
Okay.
Get off me!
What's your problem?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wait for me.
What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What?
This is gonna turn into a shit show. This is going to turn into a real shit show. I know it.
I keep telling her there is no place safer than right here at home with me.
Mom, law of averages.
Fine, fair enough.
Wait, what is that?
It's just this rule we have where I'm
Yes,
not allowed to
what is
ask her
that?
anything that the average mom won't ask the average girl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I really gotta go.
But at some point, you're going to have to talk about it because shit is going to hit the fan. I just know it.
I've always had your back. You don't even know what I've had to give up for you.
But I never asked you to give up anything.
Well, first of all, if it is true that you had to give up friends, or I'm guessing that's where this is going, then those friends weren't good friends. And I'm not even talking about just the trans thing. I'm talking about if somebody just doesn't like that your best friend is your best friend, and so you stop hanging out with them, that's just life. And that's not your best friend's fault. That's not, you don't get to throw that back in their face, you know? I just ADHD zoned out and talked for like 10 minutes. So just know the jump cuts are there for your protection.
Knowing Coffee is only dating you for the woke points.
She doesn't know Carl. She never got to know him.
You want to get back at her? I mean, listen, I'm pretty liberal and everything, but it sounds to me like you were assaulted in a space meant for women only.
This is literally evil. It was an altercation that never should have happened, but the injury was an accident.
I'm okay with her lifestyle, I really am, but it stops being okay when she enters our space to assault us.
I got banned from the women's locker room and bathroom. I didn't do this.
You didn't film this video.
I did, but this was meant to be personal.
Take it down now.
I can't. Even if I do, Get This has posted already. It went viral. It has 50,000 views.
How many followers do you have?
You mean how many subscribers?
How many people have been tuning in to watch your personal?
200?
Take the channel down now. And
I know why she is furious. I understand it can be very dangerous.
all it takes is one, Kelso. One
Where are you going with my
have
computer?
access to you.
What? What are you
This
doing?
is safe because I've created
Safe?
a safe and accepting
What's so
environment.
safe?
This is not safe.
You keep me in a cage.
I'm just trying to protect you.
Protect me? I don't need you to protect me. Not you, not Carl. You know what? That's you. That's your shit.
This is a very sad fight because I can see both of their opinions very, very well. She's right that there are people on the internet who want to hurt you, and so having posted from a young teenage age, it could have ended up badly. But she's also right that she's almost off to college, and you won't be able to keep her locked up forever. Oh no.
What's wrong, Carl? You don't want to suck him off?
What did you just say?
What did you call her? Him. Remember, it's a him.
She's her.
And he has a mental disorder.
No, she does
And
not.
you know what? I think you do too. Yeah, I think you have a mental disorder. No, you do, you illiterate fuck.
Otis's mother called saying you two fought. He came home with a black eye.
I knew there was something off about you, so we searched your internet history.
Why would you do that?
Hormones, laser hair removal, sex change surgeries. You were gonna live such an unhappy life.
I'm not gonna live an unhappy life. I will live a fruitful life.
Are you transgender?
No! My girlfriend is.
I told you, he's just gay.
Oh my God.
He is just gay. They're so, like, yeah, this is what it's like. What do you say to that? There are so many things wrong with that statement.
Kind. I know you don't like to hear that, but you are kind. That's always been who you are. And that's why.
I'm
You
nervous.
See this girl for who she really is.
Well, it is too late anyway. She broke up with me.
And she has bigger problems. 'Cause she's an idiot.
Very mom thing to say. She really has her children's best interest in mind, I think. There's a gap of knowledge and of generation.
I know optically it's not ideal, but I can't have them together in an unsupervised space.
Are you kidding me?
So are we done here?
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. Come on, let's go.
She didn't assault me, okay? That's
What?
stupid.
Honey.
I broke my finger on accident. I made this up because we were fighting. I don't think like that. I don't. I don't think like you. Whoever jumped out at me that day, that's not me, or at least I don't want it to be. I'm sorry.
Law of averages. Law of averages is a fallacy. It's not real.
You can say it as many times as you want to, but you are not average. You are exceptional. You are my incredibly exceptional, beautiful daughter. And what is unique about you does not make you hard to love. For anyone that is worthy of you, you are the easiest thing to love in the world.
My mom says shit like this all the time. It really does. Oh, it'll make you cry. You get a text message from your mom, and it's like more than 2 sentences. Oh boy.
Wow. Are those for me?
Yeah.
Okay. No one's ever got me flowers before.
Oh. Yeah, someone did for me once.
That's how God made me.
That's cute as hell.
Oh man.
What?
Your mom's gonna be really bummed.
What?
You know, that you got into UCLA.
Oh my God!
A partial scholarship!
Oh my God!
What's happening?
You're staying home.
I love the way this movie is made through, you know, we see it through their posts, histories on both sides. Him on Reddit and her on YouTube. Very interesting concept that.
Are we broken up then, I guess?
I'm gonna miss you so much.
Me too.
I like to say my favorite animal is the marsh harrier because of its magnificent and unique sky dancing antics. But to myself, I can say, look at that beautiful, talented trans girl, and look how high she soars.
Oh, I love that ending. Let me give you my final thoughts on the movie as a whole. I pretty much said it earlier in my ramble, but I love this kind of movie where we are integrating more characters that represent a larger group of people without making what makes them different the only interesting thing about them. She's a full, well-rounded character. She has many challenges in her life other than being trans. The stereotypical image of a gay person from the 90s and the early 2000s, that they are vapid and sassy and, you know, kind of dumb, is being replaced with this image that gay people are necessarily in bad situations or have been in bad situations. Personally, my worst experience as a bisexual woman was actually perpetrated on me by the mother of the girl I was seeing at the time. It was a very long time ago. And, you know, it wasn't violent in any way. It was a very hard, emotional, difficult situation to get through. And her relationship with her mother and her situation was much worse than my situation just being the girlfriend. Sometimes people act as if I have not been traumatized enough to participate in conversations about why inclusivity is so important and why it is so important to have spaces for kids to explore who they are in their gender and then eventually in their sexuality when they get to that point in their lives. And I think that it's really despicable to see a thriving gay person and tell them that they have not been through enough shit to be allowed to be in a space that was made for them by people who wanted to avoid us going through shit. The spaces were carved out by people who were fighting for us to be able to thrive and not have to constantly be tortured for who we are. And now that some of us have gotten to the place where that is a possibility, people act as if we now have not earned our place. And I'm not saying that this is a thing that happens in, you know, every single day or anything, but it is something I've seen. And so for that reason and many others, I love seeing this media where queer people can just be happy and have sort of normal teenage drama that isn't the end of the world, you know? She was not in any danger for her safety. It was insults, it was a little bit of bullying, and it was terrible that happened, but it wasn't anything different than any other teenager might experience in a high school. And other than that, she was thriving and happy and seemed to have had a good life. And of course, there were problems with her father, but I mean, who doesn't have problems with their father? So that's pretty much it for this video. I have a couple things to say, and then I'll let you get back to your lives. Firstly, if you like this video, please like this video. It helps me a lot. Share it with your friends. Comment, subscribe, you know, all that good stuff. If you want to find me online, all my socials will be in the description and at the end of this video. And if you like this, let me know, because, you know, the way I do Queued is I really sit down and write a script and talk about the production and talk about interesting information I found about the episode, as well as my thoughts on the episode as a whole, and the episodes, if it happens to be that way. But the way I do these reaction videos is really more, I just sit down and let the flow and kind of cut around the parts that are just nonsense for you guys. So let me know if you like these types of videos. I like making them, you know, a kind of a train of thought type of video is very interesting for me, because I have a hard time with that, but I find it interesting because I'll come up with these things that I'll never have thought to write down. So, you know, they're very different, the two types of videos. So I don't know which ones I like more. I think I like making both of them equally for different reasons. But let me know if you guys like this type of video, so I will be able to do more. I especially would like to react to some sort of weird movies, you know, movies that are not necessarily as good as this one. So let me know. Leave your suggestions down below if you know of a movie you think I would like or I might hate watch. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!